Hello everybody, welcome back to Gather Together Homestead. I'm Glenn. If you're new to the channel, thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you guys like what you're seeing. But today I just wanted to visit with you a little bit about these water tanks and stuff. We've had an issue, what we thought was an issue with the water tanks leaking our horse water troughs, and we bought 250-gallon plastic water tanks about a year and a half ago from Family Center, which is a box store around here where we're at in Missouri. And since we bought them, it always seemed like they had a slow leak or either a fast leak, and it never really made sense what was going on. We could never figure it out. We'd fill them one day and they would leak out really fast, or we'd fill them and they wouldn't leak so fast, or some days they wouldn't leak at all. So we just weren't sure. And here recently we filled them up and they were just leaking within a matter of hours. Like the water was completely gone, bone dry, not an ounce left in them. So I wasn't sure what was happening. So what I did was I went and bought a new water tank, which is this one right here, from the same store, but a metal one instead of the plastic, thinking, you know, surely this one won't leak. So I get it home, I put it in here where the horses are at, fill it up, and same thing, within hours, completely empty of all the water. And I'm like, surely this just isn't my luck that I'm getting all these water tanks that leak when nobody else is having these issues. So I drained it, dried it, I caulked every seam, sealed every seam up in the water tank, the brand new one that we just bought, thinking surely that'll take care of it. Put water in it again, same thing, it's leaking all the water out. So I'm sitting here thinking, not quite figuring it out. We're standing up by the front of the shop. My wife's asking why this spot up by the front is wet all the time when everything else is not. And what was happening, guys, was when we filled up the water tanks, we were leaving the garden hose inside the tank, which wasn't an issue when the hose was still hooked up to the water hydrant. But as soon as we unhooked the hose from the water hydrant and we laid it on the ground, and the hose, this end, was still in the trough, it had the hose was full of water, so it had enough back pressure just by the water being full in the hose and still being in the trough that it was acting as a siphon. So it was siphoning every bit of water out of the water tanks. So we just wanted to put this out there. If you were struggling with some of the same issues, maybe it's because you're leaving your hose in the water trough and unhooking it at the other end, disconnecting it from the hydrant, that it might be siphoning all of your water out. So if it helps you, great. It helped us. Now that we figured it out, our water tanks are not leaking. It was just our own ignorance, not knowing that it was siphoning all the water out. So again, if it helps you guys, great. If not, we just figured we'd throw it out there so that if you were having that issue, you guys could stop leaving your hose in the water trough also and losing all your water. So thanks for watching, guys. If you like what you're seeing, again, hit that subscribe button and we'll catch you next time.